videos today. So today's topic is videos with AI. There's so much with AI, right? So it's like, what am I learning? All right, for those just joining, we're about to take a picture to use for social media in countdown from 3, 2, 1. Everybody, look at the screen, big smiling face. All right, I'm going to share that in the chat box. I will do one of those at the very end of this as well, pending time. So with that, in case, so people join a little later, they feel a part of it. And there you go. You can all use that in social media and mark it up, do whatever you want with it. All right, so we're going to kick things off here, and I'm going to actually start it with a quick poll. So I'm going to throw this poll, just a quick questionnaire. I just want to figure out kind of where everybody is in making videos, creating content. So the question we're going to add that I'm asking on the screen is going to be, who's already posting video content? There'll be a few selections. So I'm going to go ahead and launch that poll right now. You should have it on your screen. Does everybody have, somebody give it like a thumbs up? Are you seeing it? Cool, thank you. So go ahead and just pick whichever one fits you. I don't see any names or anything. I just see numbers and percentages. All right, we got people in the office. We're doing some dances here. It's super fun. Okay, so what I'm looking at here as far as the poll and what I'm seeing from everybody is, so I'm seeing 22% post content every week, 11% rarely, and 67% not yet. So I'm so excited. Hopefully all of you walk away with at least one thing you can start with. So I'm going to share, I'm going to take the poll off the screen here. Quick question, did it pop off your screen as well? No, it's still on your screen? No, it's off? Okay. I always like to ask that because sometimes on my screen, I'll see something different than what's sharing on your screen. So I always like to double check. So here's the thing with the videos, right? I'm going to share a little personal story with all of you, and then I'll introduce myself. So when it, and I need a little bit of water. Just give me 1 second. Do you mind grabbing my, oh, thank you so much. Getting all choked up here. Just talking about videos and my story I'm about to share. So I started in real estate 2015, new agent. 2017 became a coach both locally and nationally. 2018 national trainer as well. Hi, my name is Alana Huber-Katz, and I was terrified to post anything on social. I mean, I would share other people's posts, but anything myself, that was not my cup of tea. That was very uncomfortable for me. So fast forward to all of last year, I'll even say this year, we have to get out of our comfort zone to grow with the market we're in. And if we're not meeting the market with where they are at, we're going to be missing out. So I have a coach. If I'm a coach, I should have one. I have a coach. I have very close personal friends of mine, colleagues of mine. I'm looking at one right now who's helped me with this, who helped push me out of my comfort zone. Just say, just do it, right? Because let's face it, a lot of us are like, oh my God, I don't know if I like how I look on camera. I personally don't like hearing my voice on camera. I never watch my recordings back because if I do, I will delete them at all times. So while I can stand here on a Zoom and talk to all of you and be on a stage and talk to people, getting on a camera, doing a video and posting it for the public has terrified me. Does anybody, am I alone in this? Anybody else feel that way? Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. I love not being alone in this. So, but we have to start. We have to start somewhere, right? We have to start small. So I've had some great people who are like, okay, just start with this one thing. So what I'm hoping you all get from today is one thing to start with, to not overthink it and to just do it, right? So anybody who's ever taken any classes with me at all know that I will only teach a class, or let me rephrase that. Every class I teach will always have an action item. I'm going to tell you the action item right now. I'm going to remind you of it at the very end of this. the action item of this class? Anybody want to take a guess? What do you guys think? Come off mute. What do you think the action item of this class is going to be?
Post something today.
Yes, Karen, exactly. Post something. And I'm going to say within 24 hours. There was a study that came out that said if we don't take action on something we learned within 24 hours, we have a 2% chance of ever doing it. Okay, so 24 hours, don't overthink it. Get with someone. I'm going to put all my contact information, or my friend here will put all my contact information in the chat box, and it can be my personal cell. If you struggle with it, you need to kind of be what is it? Talk back on the ledge, talk off the ledge. I don't know which way you word that. If you need some mindset help, like I have in the past year or 2 years, call me, text me, be like, help me. I will help you. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's dive into today what we're going to go over. All right, why video matters, right? What do you guys think? This is going to be a little open conversation in the beginning, and then I'm going to share actually my phone screen with all of you. We're actually going to walk through steps to post videos and what different apps you have out there. But why is it important? So come on off of mute or throw in the chat box. It's almost 2026, which is insane. Why do we even want to post videos? What do you guys think?
Some for entertainment and some for informational purposes.
I love that. Some for entertainment, some for informational. So why even video? Can't we just email people?
People are more apt to watch a video, something that's moving, than something that's still.
I love that. Pam, hi, nice to see you. Thanks for
Thank you.
joining. So yes, people are more apt to watch something. Our attention spans as human beings has gone drastically down, right? We want things like that, right? We want to go on Amazon and order something and have it be at our house in 2 hours. No idea how that happens. We want to order pizza and watch the car delivery thing on our app and be like, okay, here it is, right? Or Uber, here it is, right? And how far away it is. When you're scrolling through whatever platform you use, whether it is TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, all the other ones I'm probably not even mentioning, right? We are literally scrolling till something captures our attention, and then does it hold our attention? And it has 3 seconds to grab our attention. Okay, so videos is the new way to communicate. I'm just going to say it that way. It's the new way to communicate. So we already did the quick poll, check. We're going to talk about how videos increase engagement conversion, the new reality. I'm actually going to demonstrate. We're going to walk through a few different, and I changed that CapCut to captions. But I'm going to talk about a few different apps, what they all do. I will share a few of them on the screen with you today, not all of them, but obviously you can download all of them and have fun with them. I will talk about the difference between free version, paid version, all of that. And ChatGPT is not part of today, but I will be showing how I use ChatGPT to create what we're about to show. All right. All right. So the very first thing, I'm actually going to demonstrate this in just a second. So I went to, I was having trouble recently with, I was doing all these videos, but I wasn't posting them. So you get to this point where you're like, okay, now I'm doing videos. I have all these videos. All these videos are sitting on my phone. They're on my laptop. I spent the time and they're just hanging out for nobody to see. And I went to a friend of mine's house one night. She's not in real estate, but her son is. And while there, her son came to me and he goes, oh my God, let me show you a video I made. And this video was so engaging, so fun. It was him promoting, talking about a movie that he watched and what he liked about the movie, but it captured my attention. And I'm like, how did you do that? How in the world did you do that so fast? So he walked me through the steps he personally took to do this. Now, I'm going to preface it by saying there are a number of different ways to do what I'm about to tell you. There are so many apps out there. We can just get lost these days in the AI technology, right? There's, I was just in a class recently for AI last week, and they talked about ChatGPT, Gemini, is it Grunk? Grunk? I don't even know the word for it. Grok, thank you. Someone's in the room here. I got people here saying yelling at me. I love that. It's Grok, right? There are so many platforms that we can use. For videos, you have BigView, you have CapCut, you have Captions, you have Opus Clips, you have, again, there's so many. At the very end of this, I will share in the chat box a cheat sheet on a few of the things I mentioned, as well as a cheat sheet for some chat prompts that you can use. So just know the ones I'm going to share with you today are just personal ones that I found easy to use. And if it's not easy, I'm not going to use it. Okay, I need the easy button. So the very first thing that this individual, when I was looking at his video and be like, how did you do this? He said, I went to ChatGPT and I created my script of what I wanted to say. Or let me rephrase this. I had ChatGPT create my script, meaning just the words to say. I then copied and pasted that into an app called BigView, which is a teleprompter app. Like you watch the news, you watch different things, you're like, even actors, right? How are they so polished? They're just reading off a teleprompter. So BigView is a prompter app. It does do a lot more than that for the paid version. I use the free version just for the app, just for the teleprompter. Okay, so I don't pay for personally BigView, right? So ChatGPT for the verbiage, BigView for the teleprompter. I'm going to demonstrate that in just a second. After BigView, it makes this little video, and after BigView, then I go to an app called Captions. Again, I'm going to walk through this, but I'm going to actually demonstrate it. So the app Captions, very similar to CapCut, all right? CapCut, you can sit there and you can edit, do all these different things with your video. If you just want a very simple, here's my video, and I want words to what I say, so don't get this confused with the app Captions. I actually want captions to my words. CapCut's really great for that because you can just upload a video, it automatically does that for you, and done, post. Captions, the Captions app itself has an AI feature. I'm going to share my screen and show you what this looks like, where you can upload a video, pick kind of the theme that you want, and AI will do the rest. So you literally click a button, set it, forget it, it's done. That's my style of video. I don't know if anybody else on here, but I saw 67%. We're not even doing videos today. So if you're like me, where you're like, I just need to get started, this is the easy button of how to get started. Okay. So again, ChatGPT as the verbiage creator, BigView for the teleprompter, because I don't know about you, but I forget what to say. Right? Or I get caught up in a little too many words. I'm a little too wordy sometimes, many times, if people know me. And then Captions will actually create the video. Right? So I'm going to stop the share right now, and I'm going to actually go to those actual apps and show it to you. Now, little disclaimer, I'm going to be sharing from my phone to my screen to Zoom. Sometimes this works. Sometimes Zoom says, I don't want you to work today. So we're all gonna cross our little fingers right now and our toes. Okay, everybody just go like this, okay, right now. And we're going to just say that this is gonna work. All right, so I am actually going to share this to Zoom. Give me 1 second. I have to tell Zoom to share. It's connecting, it's thinking. All right. Can everybody see my phone? Yes, I have a lot of apps. By the way, this right here, I have a little folder created on my phone with all the different, I literally created an AI folder because it was just all over the place, and people kept telling me new apps. And every time I went to a class and I learned a new app, it didn't mean I used it. It just meant I downloaded it just to have it there so I wouldn't forget it and one day go back and teach myself how to use it. Another way I learn how to use some of these is I actually go to ChatGPT and I say, teach me the best practices to use CapCut, or teach me the best practices to use so-and-so. So I actually use ChatGPT to teach me a lot of these apps. And then just playing with it. You can't break them. If you could, I probably would have figured out how, because I just sit there and click things all day long. So again, I talked about big view. Okay, so you got big view up here on my right. I don't know what side is on your side, right? I talked about ChatGPT, and then I talked about captions, so the top three here. Okay, as you can see, there's other things on here. If I scroll my screen, right, I got AI for notes, bunch of other items on there. We're not going to go through those today. Every third Thursday of the month, we host an AI class, and every class has a different topic and a different instructor. So if you're like, I really want to get a handle on everything out there AI feel to use that in my business and enhance it, the Zoom link that you went to today is the same Zoom link for the third Thursday every single month. So you can literally lock that in your calendar from 11 to 12 o'clock. It doesn't change. And just know it's different instructors every single time and a different topic every time. I think the next one is actually going to be on using Canva for AI. That's really fun. All right, so let's get started. So I'm going to apologize in advance for, I use ChatGPT for a lot of things. So you're going to get access to see my whole folder. I don't really know what's in there. So we're going to find out all together. I should have cleaned it up before I showed this to you. All right, so I'm in ChatGPT, and you know what? Let's say that we want to do a video on an open house, right? Let's say we're hosting an open house this weekend and we want to promote it. Right, so we want to send a fun video through social media and through texting all about an open house we're doing this weekend. So I'm going to type in the little chat button here. By the way, you still seeing the screen? We're good? Awesome. So I'm going to type in, I'm going to actually say, act as a real estate agent and create a 30-second or less video for an open house this weekend. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, so here's the prompt. Now, obviously, you need to fill in the blanks, right? So, hey everyone, I'm Alana with Keller Williams Legacy and Keller Williams Capital Properties. I'm inviting you to open house this weekend at 123 Cookie Road, right? This amazing 3-bedroom, 2-bath, fill in the blanks with obviously a detail on the house. Don't give too much away, because then why should they actually come to the open house? But give them enough where they're like, ooh, I'm intrigued. I want to go see it. Or, oh my God, I'm intrigued. My friend lives there. I want to send this video to them. Right? All right, as you can see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to copy and paste. Okay, so I'm copying that. Now I'm going to go to Big View. I'm going to create new project. So I'm going to click this little plus button down at the bottom. I'm going to say new script. I'm just going to paste that in there. I'm going to, okay, one lesson I had to learn the hard way is I thought I don't need to fill in the blanks and clean this up. I can improvise. I learned that I cannot improvise when I do this. When I'm reading off a teleprompter, I need the words. So me personally, I would clean this up. Obviously, I don't need to put my name in there. I think I know my name. Some days I don't. I don't know. So I might put in there, it's a townhouse. Let's say that I don't want any of this. Oops. And I just want to say, my goodness, let me delete that. Spacious I'm just gonna say kitchen, natural light, beautiful backyard, perfect for entertaining. Okay, so obviously you would type in something you want to say about the house, right? Join me Saturday from 12 to 3 to tour the home. Enjoy some. Now, again, if you're not providing refreshments, I usually do not. So I'm going to take that out. Right. Okay. So now we have the script. So what Big View allows you to do, I'm going to actually see if this, hopefully you guys can actually see how this works. It's going to teleprompter it where it literally, hey, look at that. That's kind of freaky. Never did this on Zoom before. You are all my firsts in doing this on Zoom. This is very exciting. Usually I do this in person with people. So now I'm literally going to read off a teleprompter, right? So I'm going to physically do this for you right now. You're all going to witness this. And by the way, is this nerve-wracking? 100%. So, just bear with me. Okay, here we go. Hey everyone, Alana here with Keller Williams Legacy, and I'm inviting you to our open house this weekend at 123 Cookie Road. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, stunning modern townhouse, spacious kitchen, fully renovated, natural light, and perfect backyard for entertaining. Join me that Saturday from 12 to 2 to tour the home and imagine your life here. That's 123 Cookie Road this Saturday, 12 to 2. Can't wait to see you there. Now, obviously, I threw in some words there. Oh my God, thank you for the hand claps. My heart was like pounding. Can I just say that? Like that I get nervous as well. Okay. So now I'm not ready to share that yet. Now you can absolutely, if you want, you can totally be done with that, right? You can add subtitles right here. I'm not going to, but you could. And then you can click share and you can download it. You can post it on your social channels from here. You can share to other apps, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm actually going to, for purpose of this training today, I'm going to download it. Okay, so what I did is just send it to my phone's camera roll. Okay, I'm going to pause there for just a minute to see if there's any questions that anybody has regarding how I went from ChatGPT to Big View before we move on to the next step. And if you can't come off of mute, you can throw it in the chat box. No? Okay, if there are questions, please go ahead and throw them in the chat box. All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to captions. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and import the video we just did. Here it is. I'm going to pause that because we just heard me talk, so I don't need to hear myself talk again. But you can, if you want to watch yourself and trim it down a little bit, you can absolutely. There's a trim button. You can kind of end it, or if maybe you start it, like sometimes I'll start it and I'll have like this weird grin on my face. So sometimes I kind of trim that and just start right where I start talking. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and import that. Now, you'll see where it says manual edit and AI edit. I'm going to click AI edit. And once you get used to these, so CapCut, Big View, captions, all these different apps all have manual settings. And they all have AI settings. AI will do the work for you. It's fun to play with the manual just so you can kind of see how to do it and how to kind of get a little more hands-on with it. But if you're like me, you're running around, you don't have enough time, you're doing a million things, you're like, I just need this video done. I don't have the patience for this. Oops. Then click AI edit. Then what we're going to do is we're going to edit the style. Tons of styles, right? So I can do, ignore what they're saying. We're just looking at different styles. So like, this is a business style, so let's put business here. This one. So for the sake of this style, I'm going to go ahead. I'm actually going to use one on here. Let me go to the new one. Not what I wanted. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go ahead and, we're just going to use this one because it's up on the screen. So once you select your style you like, I'm going to click. There we go. I'm going to select generate and edit. By the way, you can also select colors. So if you like red more, blue, you can kind of pick your colors. I like blue. And I'll click generate. Now, this, depending on how long the video is, this could take some time. So while this works behind the scenes, we're going to go ahead and talk through. And as this is working, I'm actually going to stop my share. We're going to kind of open this up right now to ask a few questions. So I do see, do you pay for captions? So I do now. I don't pay for Big View. I don't pay for CapCut. I did. I stopped that because now I like captions. I do now, it's an annual. I do now pay for captions because I love how easy it is and how it just does it for me. Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, the app that the last app that you were in that we're waiting for it to actually render, what app is that?
Captions.
That's the captions.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep, absolutely. And actually, while I'm saying that, I'm going to actually share a few things with you in the chat box while we're waiting for this to queue. If it takes a little too long, I have a few other things queued up so I can show you a result of something else. You can see kind of the end result of something in captions. So I did kind of tee up a few other things. This one does say it's 50% complete, which is awesome. Again, it
So,
doesn't take long.
Alana,
Mhm.
one more question. So why are you downloading that and not just, I mean, so okay, you can automatically have it shared to all of your social media from that app. But you're downloading it. That's what's taking long. Is that correct?
No, so I downloaded it from Big View. So Big View is just
Okay.
my teleprompter.
Okay.
Now, if I pay for the Big View if I paid for Big View actually does all of it. Big View will add captions. It has a few editing tools, not so much as captions does. It has a few editing tools, and I can share right from there to social media.
Okay.
For the look and feel that I'm going for in some of my videos, not
I-
all of them, but some of them, I have to download from Big View to upload into captions for it to generate what I need.
Just so you can have a different look or be able to manipulate images um, in what you want to use it. You don't necessarily download it to use it for some other purpose.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, great.
Thank
Can
you.
you also add pictures of the listings or multiple videos to captions? Yes, you can add, once it's done, or even before you do it, you can manually add static pictures to it. So those come up. You can change out images. So I think this is done now. So we're going to go back and share my screen. I share my screen here. All right. I should be able to, okay. We good? You guys see it? All right. And so I'm going to click on this. Now, I haven't seen this yet. We're all going to watch this together. We might like it. We might not. Let's find out. And by the way, I said in the beginning, listening to my own voice, I never go back and listen to it. So I'm doing this for you. I'm listening to my voice right now for all of you. save that. Okay.
All right, awesome. I couldn't hear the audio, but I like how it captions every word that you're saying.
Okay, it didn't show the audio, but again, but you saw the feel for like it showed pictures, it put in words, it showed because when people are, here's the thing, everybody lives on their phone. The world lives on their phone. Not laptops, not big old desktop computers anymore, typically. And when they're on their phone and you are sharing this on social or you are sharing this through text messages, a lot of people are doing a million other things. So they might be sitting there and they might be listening to it. Or I was at a location recently and they had a big screen TV and they had a video playing to promote something, but they had the sound off. So they were trying to promote whatever they were trying to promote. I have no idea what it was. And it didn't have any words. So sometimes you're viewing things or people are viewing your videos and they need to read it because they're in a place where they have to be quiet. Like I was at the dentist recently and I'm sitting there like not wanting people to hear things. So I just read things, right? So the words allow people to read it over seeing it, or if they want to listen to it, they can. But then you notice how, let me think, it is now, can you turn, I'm listening to myself talking to someone else's phone right now. Oh my God, will you shut your phone off? Instead of me yelling at someone in her. I love this. That's my ADHD just kicking in and going over there. So it is now, let's see, we got started around 11:10. We showed a few slides. I then went into Big View. So between showing you ChatGPT, developing the verbiage, going to Big View for your teleprompter, and then going to captions to generate that video with it, I didn't put in any of those pictures. I did not do any, I literally set it, forget it, put my phone down and came back to you guys to talk. That was maybe 15 minutes, right? 20 minutes tops. So is that doable? Can we do that? What do you guys think?
It's doable. Very easy. Yep.
Very easy, right? I'm going to share in the chat box right now 2 files for you. One file is just some of the resources we talked about. The other one is 30 different video ideas for realtors. By the way, here's how I got all of this. I'm just going to give full disclosure. I didn't create any of it. I literally went to ChatGPT. I said, you are teaching a class to real estate agents on AI and using video. Provide me with some cheat sheets that they can use. And it said, would you like a 30 different video ideas? I said, yes, I would. Thank you. That's literally how I talk to Chat. His name is Georgie. I named him because we talk so much. And now I'm sharing with you guys. So creating that in Chat, again, AI doesn't replace us. AI enhances us, right? In what we do, in how to create things and verbalize things, and how we present ourselves to the public. Okay. So let's open this up now. We have a few minutes before we're out of time. So I just want to open it up for any questions. I'd also love, like, if I saw there were 11-12% of you actually posting content on a regular basis. I'd love to hear, what are you using out there? Let's all share for a minute. Or if anybody still has some fears around this.
Well, Alana, this is Pam, and I've been posting, and my thing is I'm just trying to get into the consistency mode. The tools that I've basically been using is just Canva and also Chat GPT. That's basically it. I haven't gotten into, what is that, Uncut or Cut app. I have not used that. Yep, yep. But seeing it today, how easy and seamless it can be, I'm going to try that, as well as the big, what is it called? The big view?
Yep, Big View. Yep. So in the
Yeah.
chat, I'll put all the names, right? So there's Big View,
Uh-huh.
there's CapCut, there's Captions. So when you go to your app store and you, all 3 of those are 3 different apps. Okay, so today I use ChatGPT. Whoops. Big view and captions. That's what we went through today. But again, there's so many out there. What else? What are the questions, if any? There's the thing, as you guys are maybe putting in the chat box, any questions you have or anything that you're currently doing that's working. Would love to hear that.
So the
Yeah.
max,
Oh, go ahead.
the max time is 30 seconds.
It depends on the type of video you want to do. If you're trying to capture people's attention in social media, you don't want to go over 30 seconds because people don't have that attention span. So you're going to lose people. And in the very beginning of the video, you need something to capture their attention. So about 3 seconds, they decide to even watch it.
Right, right.
Right. If you're going to be doing longer educational videos, those are more YouTube friendly, and you could do some on TikTok, some. But for the shorter ones, for like Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, things like that, you don't want more than 30 seconds.
Thanks.
And that's for any type of topic you do, right? So like
Right.
little snippets, yeah, right? So, oh, this is not put in. Step 2 is supposed to say, create a prompt for ChatGPT for your open house. It actually copied and pasted the wrong thing in here. So the first thing is just to make a video, right? So within 24 hours, think about what is one video you can make. Are you doing an open house? You can just do exactly what we did today. Do you just simply want to make a video to let people know that what's happening in the market, right? Do you want to make a video to talk to people about winterizing their home? Right? What is the value video, educational video, update video you want to put out there? Don't overthink it. And if you don't know what video, go to ChatGPT and say, hey, I'm struggling creating ideas for a video I want to put out there. Act as a real estate agent, 30 seconds or less. What are ideas? And it will give you a whole bunch. Then it's doing the video. So within 24 hours, you need to do the video. But then don't do what I typically do, okay? Which is have all the videos stored in your phone, hanging out there for nobody to see. Take the next step and post it. It does not need to be perfect. In fact, you get better views when it's not perfect. You get more likes, more comments, more views when you're more human. When people make things a little too professional, a little, like, oh my God, I mixed up that one word. Like, just be human in it. That's what people are going to engage with. And then post it. Most of these sites will connect with each other. So if you post it on Instagram, it will connect. If you have it connected, it will automatically share to your Facebook, right? You can actually, from captions, share it directly to Instagram, TikTok, all of that directly through that. Right, so just same video, just post. And then now the third step here, I will end with this, and it is, some people say do this, some people don't. It kind of goes 50-50 out there right now. I'm going to say do it, and here's why. Add a few hashtags, not 30 hashtags. That's way too many. Add a few hashtags for yourself, because that is what, if anything else, it's like subliminal messaging to people that you're in real estate, right? Day in the life of an agent, real estate trainer, real estate coach, your city homes, selling Maryland, something about the video, right? Hot new listing, something like that, right? So the hashtags are like little messaging to people. Oops. All right. Let me hear from at least one person, because I always like teach class. I always want to hear from one person that maybe is like, I've never done a video and now you're about to do it. Did this help one person out here where you're about to do something? I see a head nod. That's all I need. I just need a head nod. Yes. Love it. Oh, hold on. There's a question in the chat box regarding the algorithm. I have been doing some researching. So doing some searching and heard that using short video content via TikTok and YouTube can actually hurt the ranking of your YouTube channel based on the idea that, so I haven't heard that. All postings, well, okay, not all postings, all, ethical and compliant postings are good because you're putting yourself out there. So I would have to do some research into that. I know that when talking about algorithms, the more you do, the more people see you. The more you now engage with your audience. Now, if people start commenting on it, comment back, because the more you comment, the more you DM, the more you show up in people's feeds. That's the algorithm. That's what gets you. If you're always like, why do I keep seeing the same people over and over? It's the people who you're engaging with the most or who they're engaging with you the most. If you're like, how do I show up on more people's feeds? Comment more and DM people more. They will start seeing it, right? Don't just always just click the like button. You actually have to engage with people. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in today. Again, all my information's in the chat box. Or if you have any questions, my name is Alana. I'll put my number in here once more, just in case. If you have some fears in doing this, just like I have, please reach out. I'm more than happy to help you. We can do it together. All right, everybody, have a great day.